Good evening. My name is Kate Albright, and I am here with the cow eye dissection for Anatomy 1005. Hello from Grand Rapids, Michigan. So when I got the eye, it was all packaged. I cut away there's some muscle here. I cut away all this fat so we could just have the eyeball. Made it easier for viewing things. So I cut it in half. So we have the anterior cavity and the posterior cavity here. We'll start right up front. The cornea is here. It's a little hazy right now due to the like the depth processing and the preservation, but here is our cornea. If we flip it over, we have our iris, which is going to be the muscles around the pupil. So the iris is the muscle that is going to control dilation and constriction. If it's dark out, it's going to dilate to let more light in. If it's very light out, it's going to constrict and not let a lot of light in just so the cow isn't blinded. The lens is here. I popped the lens out. You can see the lens here sat right in. When I took the lens out, I had some fluid come out. So that fluid with the lens is the aqueous humor. The gelatinous globs you see here, when I cut the anterior and posterior apart, it was filled with that gelatinous fluid. That's the vitreous humor. That's what gives the eyeball its shape. It helps to give it that shape. It's also clear so that the light going through it can get back to the retina. Moving on here, this thin film here is the retina. It holds the rods and the cones. You can see how easy a detached retina would be. It's just so thin here. Here we have the choroid. Here's the choroid with this beautiful colors here. It just concentrates the colors. And then in the back, this white here, the hard is the sclera. So we have outermost sclera, choroid, and retina are those layers there. Let's see, the optic nerve, when we turn it around, you can see the optic nerve back here, also quite hard. And it goes through to the optic disc, which is back in here behind. The muscles here are what help. These muscles here, these ciliary muscles here, are what's going to help with the contractions there of that iris and pupil. So we have the cornea, the iris, the pupil, the aqueous, the vitreous, the lens, the retina, the choroid, the sclera. I think that's everything. The vitreous, the aqueous, and the muscles and the fat. So that is our dissection of the cow eyeball. Thanks.